Hey man, what's up? So, if you want to make this kind of effect, bro, you need to choose the right kind of font. So, you can see they are using a script font but with this kind of G. So, let's use maybe Explorer script. It's kind of similar style G here. So, let's do it with this one. So, the first step is you need to break the font, or you can keep the font editable, no problem. Let's just break it for now. So here they are basically making a source that is not like, this is not giving any meaning here. You can see this is not connecting anywhere. So let's create it with this one, and this time I am going to make it like this part I am going to come from here, you understand, like this. So let's do that. I'm going to use the pen tool, of course, in stroke mode. So if I click here, then I want to make a curve like this. First curve will be like this. Then I'm going to press Alt in my keyboard, because if I remove the mouse hold right now, it is going to make a point there. So I'm pressing Alt in my keyboard and then I can move this pointer. I'm going to point this like this in this direction. So here something, then you can see it is not making a point there, or we will fix that later. So let's see how it is going. It is coming from the down, then going something like that. So let's create something like this. Maybe this will work for me. Now as you can see, here is the problem we created. So let's take our direct selection tool, select this point and click on this option, convert selected anchor point smooth. And as you can see, that point is vanished and now it is a smooth curve like this. Now if you want, you can do some modifications like making this blend with the curve there, then this part coming a little down, then going like this. We can keep it something down like this, maybe this one a bit up, just however you want to make it. So this, for this kind of effect, you need to make this side of this swoosh really bigger. Okay, so let's select our stroke here, go to white tool. You will find it something here in this option, white tool, or shift W you can press. So with this white tool, when it is showing that plus icon, you can see when it is showing the plus icon, you can just click and drag it just like this. So it is going to give you that stroke in bigger size. So how big you want, it is up to you. Just select this point and make it bigger, like this much bigger maybe. So that is good. Now we need to adjust this side. As you can see, this is looking like that. So let's make it a little bigger, or just like this maybe. That is good. So at this point I need to break the source here. So if I go to object, expand appearance, that is broken. So as you can see, here is looking a little odd. So let's take our pen tool. I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to follow this curve here to make it something like, follow that curve, then click here. It is going to break that point, then just come like this to join this area. So that is good. Now you can simply select this, all of this part here, and then press shift and click here to deselect the text. Now this part is only selected. Okay, we will do that later. So let's fix this part. You can see here they are creating something like this effect. That is, just select the source, press shift E for the eraser tool. Now make it really bigger, kind of, not that much, something like this. Okay, let me take a look again. How is they cutting it? Okay, that's good. So first step is I need to select my this pointer here, then drag it something like this, Then if I select it, press shift E, it is going to select it. Then I'm making my eraser tool bigger, just cut like this. Okay, that's not it, maybe something like this. So this is the kind of style here. Now these text are on top of my source here, so let's do something like that. Okay, so at this point, as you can see, this part should be on top of my G here. So I'm selecting my text here, right click, ungroup. Then if I select my G text here only, go to object, offset path, then preview, just like this, a little smaller in size, just like this is going to work. Press OK, cut. Now I need to select this part and this part together. I'm going to make them unite first, to make them one single shape. Then go to transparency, open it, press Ctrl F to paste in front. Now this part should be this part of the source should be behind my G, and this part of the source should be on top of my G, something like that. So I don't need this part. So I'm selecting it, press shift E for eraser tool, make it smaller so that you can precisely delete this part. That is good. And for this part you can keep it like this, it is already looking good, but you can simply erase this part too, just like that. Then click here, select your source, go to object, path, offset path, same size, click OK, cut. Now select your G, open the transparency, press Ctrl F to paste in front. Now I need this part to be on top of this area only, not here, not here. So I'm when it is selected, press shift E for eraser. I'm just erasing this part because I don't need this, just like that. And I don't need this all parts, so let's press alt and drag a line like this to erase the unnecessary parts. Now only this part is necessary, so that is good. You can see it is creating a cool looking style there, so that's, I think, looking good. Now I am selecting this text, go to object, path, offset path, like this, same size, good, cut. Now I'm going to select this source, inside the transparency, press Ctrl F to paste in front. Okay, if you feel like this is too small, you can select them again, go to offset path, make a offset path again, and as you can see it is looking like that, maybe a bit smaller, press OK. So this is how it is looking right now. Now you can keep it like this, or if you want, you can hide these parts. Like if I select them like this, press shift M for shape builder. If I join this part, it is going to become a complete black shape, so that is going to hide that part. And for this two part, I need to take pencil tool, draw a line shape like this to hide that part. Whatever part you don't want, just paint black over it. So that's good. Now I'm going to click here. Okay, let me see if, okay, I don't think this is looking good, this is looking like unrealistic. So let's press Ctrl Z for bring those details back. So that is good, click here. Now this is how you can create that kind of style. But if you want to create something like tilted like this, select them all, make a group, go to object, transform, then shear, check the preview, make it vertical, then decrease the degrees like 10 degree or maybe 20 degree. 20 degree is too much, let's make it 10 degree, keep it 10 degree. You can see this is how it will look like that. So this source is not looking exactly same because it is kind of hard to make that exactly same, but you can follow that curve. And if we are taking a something similar font kind of G, it will look greater than that. So that's it. I hope this will help you. Thank you.